What's up? Sitting here about to go clean my house, but I've had a quick thought that I want to share with some of y'all because I feel like this message needs to touch a couple of people out here. But my message is this: stop entertaining your enemies. There are a lot of y'all out here who are so thirsty for attention and so needy of confirmation that you are entertaining people that do not like you and that you don't like. I will never be that lonely of an individual to the point that I am allowing somebody into my life ever again that I don't like and that doesn't like me. You do that kind of stuff when you're a child, but once you itch your way towards adulthood, you're getting a little too old. You've been on earth a little bit too long to be entertaining people that you don't like and that don't like you. Some of you need to learn the art of letting people go. I have a friend who has an enemy dressed in friend's clothing because I'm not going to disrespect my friend and have the audacity to call this individual her friend, who hit her up and basically told her, under the most disrespectful terms, she didn't think she was a friend. She uses her friends as conveniences. It could have been me, because the first thing I would have told homie was, well, why are you talking to me? If I'm such a terrible friend and you feel like I use my friends as conveniences, then what you on my line for? I would make myself so inconvenient to you that I would end this conversation. You're done. So she says this. My friend calls me and asks me, was she a friend, or have I ever needed her and she not been there for me? Why are you on my phone with this emotional stuff? What is going on? So that's when she sheds light on that other situation. You know what kind of friend you are or you are not at the end of the day. Don't let somebody else's opinion shape and mold your perception of yourself. And if that young lady feels like you're not a friend, then tell her to stop talking to you. Tell her to take her company and her business elsewhere. Stop talking to me. If I'm such a bad friend and I'm not anything that you need around you, then why are you talking to me? I don't understand why some of y'all are out here entertaining people that you don't like and they don't like you. Stop entertaining your enemies. Stop being so lonely that you will allow any and everything around you. Don't be a sucker for a situation. If that young lady feels like you are not her friend, you need to get away from her. And you need to get away from her now. Don't hang with her. I don't care if it's up the street to the gas station, to the movies, to the park, to walk a dog, spy on her man, whatever her situation is. Stop hanging with people that are not bringing you anything of use or of substance. If this situation that you are sitting in with this individual, whether it be your friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, hell, even a family member, if that situation is not mutually beneficial, it's draining. To whoever is giving the most out of the relationship, that entire situation is draining. And people need to learn how to let folks go. Let them go. Cut ties with them. We as individuals have to learn how to love and respect ourselves more than we love and respect other people. And people have gotten to the point they don't know how to do that. They will put any and everything above their happiness, above their self-respect, just for the sake of having some people around them. And sometimes you just need to be alone. If your biggest supporter is you, then that's who you need to rock with. But don't be hanging around people who are opportunists. Don't be hanging around people who only want to be around you when it's comfortable. Don't hang around people who only want to be around you when you're doing what they like. Get around people that like you and that you like. Get around people who are like-minded. Get around people who inspire you. You don't need people around you defamating the hell out your character, talking about you like you crazy, coming at you sideways. Stop hanging with the snakes in the grass. Cut the grass and cut the snake's head off. Stop dealing with people that don't like you and that you don't like. We're getting too old. We're getting too grown. If you are 80s baby, some of us are already in our 30s. Some of you are gearing up to be in your 30s. You're getting too old for that childlike mentality. Let people go. Let them go. You can be by yourself. It's okay. I want a lot of you sitting out here entertaining your enemies to understand that's exactly what you're doing. If you feel like you always got some hate on you, strangers ain't checking for you like that. So if you feel like you got a bunch of hate or a bunch of animosity around you, start checking your circles. Start checking who you running with, because that's what you feeling. That's what you feeling. A lot of times people have learned how to cut off. My mom used to always tell me, when you're a child, when you're born, you are giving a discerning spirit. And a lot of times as adults, we learn how to turn a blind eye to it or turn it off. No, if you feel like something is not right, you need to go with that. Go with your gut. If you are getting a bad vibe or bad energy from someone, you need to remove yourself. Stop being around people sucking the life out of you. Stop being around people that make you doubt yourself. Stop being around people that don't care about you and that you don't care about. I think it's time. It is time in life for people to just let the bad auras just go. Just learn to love yourself. That's all. Don't love your enemies. Don't give them no air to breathe. Don't be no type of battery in their back. If somebody don't like you, give them the same justice. Don't like them back. But whatever you do, stop entertaining people that don't need your entertainment. Let them go. Put your energy into something useful and productive. Stop putting it into these dead situations and these dead people. Let it go.